Our department focuses on qualitative methods and quantitative methods and combining them to understand the difficult question and engage with those questions, because without those, we would not be able to fix social systems. We would not be able to help those that are excluded, those that do not have voice, those that are discriminated, or those that are bringing ideas to the table for the benefit of everybody in society.
I think being in this department with the professors that I had the chance to meet and with the colleagues with whom I learned so much has been fundamental in shaping what I'm doing today.
What truly distinguishes our program is the fact that it has a unique theoretical and practical learning which fosters a sort of sociological imagination by emphasizing the arts of noticing in a critical, engaged and collaborative manner.
The variety of research is huge. It goes from people who are studying right-wing groups online to people who are studying social movement in Southeast Asia, which I'm part of, people who are working on religious movement, people who are working on racial capitalism, people who are working on gender issues, environmental issues.
People here really care about their research, and this is the main highlight for me, has been for those 2 years that even with the alumni, we still keep in touch and talk about research. Most of the people really live and really believe in what they're doing, and this faculty really likes what it's doing.
We often hear buzzwords like misinformation or filter bubbles, but these concepts actually don't describe very well how people engage with contemporary media. So in my work, I take a user's perspective and I look at how people navigate contemporary media environments, how they develop their own criteria, how they choose between contents and sources, and how being immersed in this contemporary media environment affects them socially and emotionally.
The first highlight of the program is the people that you are studying with, which also reflects on the atmosphere in the classroom and reflects on the type and the quality of discussions that you're having.
There are not many places in the world that will help you develop your research in that way, but also the faculty that would help you along the way during preparatory process, equip you with all the skills and all the literature that is necessary to carry out a good research, and then as you go out in the field, provide you with constant feedback.
There is a research period that's written into the curriculum, so there is a lot of time and there is a lot of care and energy that is put into us developing an interesting and also like a scientifically thorough research.
The classroom atmosphere is always vibrant and teeming with discussions and debates because my colleagues, for instance, come from many different disciplines.
Which also creates an atmosphere in the classroom it also creates very lively discussions in the classroom when we are going through the material, for instance.
I myself come from literary studies and my colleagues come from philosophy, gender studies, cultural studies, and of course sociology and anthropology.
Being in this space, but also being in this department specifically, because it is so immersive, I think has given me a real taste of what academic work means.
And on the top of that, in this program we can explore how resistance and change can start from our words through our writing and conducting social research.
The Department of Sociology and Anthropology in many ways is very research focused, both from the side of professors but also from the side of students. So one of our strengths in a way is that each one of our students is conducting research both at a master level and a PhD level.
Because of its ideals and its missions towards promoting democracy and participation and free speech across the world, I thought that I would find myself a home here, and I have.
And for me, it's also important that CEU is politically engaged in the way that I'm also working part-time job in Invisible University for Ukraine. So I have an opportunity not to only use my studies for my MA thesis, but also to apply them practically in the CEU, to do something that I think is more or less valuable.
CEU is definitely a place of self-recognition and self-development where you can identify the goals for your future.
So we encourage you to apply to our department if you are interested in tackling those difficult questions about those that do not have the power, do not have the voice, or might be discriminated and left on the sides, but we would like to help them with the power of social sciences, with the power of knowledge and reflection. And this reflexivity is at the core of our interest. What we look for in applicants, in student applications, is the ability to ask questions. You will get your training in methods, you'll get your reading done in theory when you are with us in the programs, but a sense for asking the difficult questions that need answers is really what we are looking for as a capability if you are applied to us.